Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
どっちも強そうですね。
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play.
気合入ってますね。
A drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
ここからどう攻めるんですかね。
The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 2 has the life advantage.
結構リードしてる感じですね。
Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. With that attack landed for a counter hit, they'll have to decide how to follow up.
あと少し。
Goes for the drive rush there. Maybe they should back off a bit. The jump in is denied.
Spiral arrow.
This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Even the throw here will do it. This is a tough spot.
Spiral arrow.
Have the radar up and running. Order makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup?
何か狙ってるんですかね、これは。
There's still a chance here. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage.
すごい。
Oh god, this is tense. Smart decision there. The chip damage was enough.
決まった。
Don't worry about it. Get your hits in and you'll be fine.
勝負はまだこれからって感じですね。
Big counter. Jumps up.
Spiral arrow.
Opts to continue the attack with the drive. Reglow. Big opportunity now in this corner.
どうなるんですかね。ここからナイスナイス。
Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. More fuel with the fire. One up.
なんかもうすごいことになってるよ。
In there.
決まった。
Send them home. You got this one.
熱い勝負が繰り広げられております。どっちが勝ってもおかしくないと思います。
That's what we want. Scrapping it out up close. Is it time for the mid? No way. No sense of running up and out of the corner.
いいですね。
Medium kick. Ooh, you never know what can happen here.
いったれいったれ。
Ooh, what a smart throw.
すごすぎ。天才。
There's a player.
なんかどっちが緊張する。
Player 1 is in a very good spot.
じゃあ一気に来るんじゃないですか。これはロックトン。 決まった。
Player 1 must be beaming at us.
強すぎ。すごい勢いでした。
We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready.
ビシバシやり合ってるところが見たいです。
Nice.
ナイス。
Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. That's how it's done.
どうなる。どうだ。
How they utilize the full KO.
綺麗に決まりましたね。
The assault's working. Keep that confidence.
ちょっとこれ強すぎじゃないですか。
Sticks the jump in.
いいですね。
Ends the meter. Hoping for a good return.
あ、これかっこいいやつ。
Springs forward with the drive rush.
Cease and desist.
Grabs and throws them away. Drive rush to keep it going. Do they have enough drive gauge?
Disgraceful.
Big throws.
2人ともやる気満々だ。
Still slugging it out at this range. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Why are they going in? Hang down! Jump in, reads the jump in perfectly. Oh my god, what's gonna happen?
すごい絶叫ですね。どっちも負けなく。
Cause nothing to an end.
4倍です。
It out.
おお、しっかりと押し切りましたね。
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here?
もう一回戦うんですね。頑張れ。
That was some shade. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner.
どうなるどうなる。
Player one needs to deal with this burnout. Was looking for that jump attack. Yep. It's all good. You can still take this back.
どちらが勝つのか気になりますね。
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter.
一瞬の油断が命取りですよね。
Player two kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it.
そういうことなんですね。
Oh, could be the start of something.
もうね、ここ本当に難しいんですよね。
Player one needs to use the front of the corner here.
この感じは名勝負の予感がします。
It feels
Big
tough.
throws.
いや
Three off ice. Experiencing burnout. Turning it right up with a super.
We have to hear how this ends.
There's nowhere to run. Chargers need to get hands on them for the interdiction. Still a chance. They got him and eats it. Back to the corner. What setup do they have?
いやー、一気に来るんだよ。
Solid anti-air. What a finish.
の名勝負。
Okay, on to the next one.
どっちも頑張っててナイスファイトって感じでした。
Deal some damage with that quick combo. All just now.
すごい。
Player two with the life lead.
だいぶ有利な状況ですね。
Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive. Player one creates a good corner opportunity.
何か狙ってるんですかね、これは。
They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there.
綺麗に決まりましたね。
Don't worry, we're just getting started here.
今負けちゃった方にも取り返してほしいですね。
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital.
一瞬の油断が命取りですよね。
Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
どちらが先に仕掛けるんですかね。
Goes for the drive rush there. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. There's a definite gauge disparity here, but it may not matter. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
ナイスナイス。
Medium kick. Great work. Just like that.
まあそういう時もあるよね。
Genius. Springs forward with the drive rush. Don't worry at this range. It's a good spot. Super.
今の完璧。
They're backed up into the corner.
どうなるんですかね。ここから。
Oh, nice.
決めてった。ナイス。
Oh, yeah. This is all yours.
いやー強い。強すぎるよ。でもまだわからない。
Shows a medium kick. Drive rush to keep it going. Oh, putting the cherry on top. That wasn't bad.
めっちゃ惜しい。ドンマイです。
What are they gonna do? Player one throws him.
完璧。
And there's nowhere to run.
いやー一気に来るんじゃないですか。これは。
A jump. Perfect tag. It's a fake. Betting it all on the drive rush. Nice. This is a complete turns out.
でもまだ。
Oh, damn. Super hits. Is it all over?
Locked on.
Oh, we're not done here. Player one can't let this simmer. They gotta start rushes in. What a finish.
決まった。
Player one is proving hard work pays off.
もうこんなの誰も勝てないよ。最強です。
Throws him from above. Dashes. Springs forward with the drive rush. Opts for the throw.
どうだ。
Yeah, like that.
うまい。
That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player one is in burnout. Drives off the table. Gets back into the corner with pressure building.
何か狙ってるんですかね。これは。
There's still a chance here. Drive rush to keep it going. Went for the chip kill.
おお。しっかり倒しきりましたね。
Let's try to shake up the game plan a bit.
次のラウンドが勝負ですね。じゃあ勝負。
Ooh, yeah, just like that. Player one will look to apply pressure here.
この感じは名勝負の予感がします。
Throwing some shade. Player one can't use any drive moves without burning out. Goes for the jump in.
二人ともやる気満々だ。
Player one holds it untouched. Impetuous, impregnable, and perfect.
ナイスナイス。かっこいい。
It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line.
どっちに向かって打つ。ここまで来たら。
Oh, they took the bit. Risky play, but it pays off. Very nice free throw. Plenty of help. Full gauges. Let's go. You got this.
全然気が抜けませんね。
Drive rush. Medium kick into. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in, a dash. Here comes the corner pressure.
いやー、いいじゃないですか。
This is gonna come. Oh, putting the chair on top.
すごいことになってるよ。
Oh, looking for the definitive end to this with a level 3 super. Player one has to be pleased with that win.
強すぎ。すごい勢いでした。
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
まだまだ戦い足りないようです。
Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Good stuff, but they gotta keep it up.
惜しい。
Player two has the life lead.
だいぶ有利な状況ですね。
Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Can't take the throw.
どうだ。
Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Whiffs the throw. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. KO.
ナイスナイス。かっこいい。
Well read. Keep going.
強すぎません。すごい気迫みたいなの感じます。
How will they take advantage of every goes for the super?
どういうことこれ。ナイスナイス。
Use the dish for super.
いいですね。
Amnesia. Jumps up. Side switches, charges forward. Time to take this momentum and drive rush to keep it going. Throwing some shade. Their face. Ooh, yeah, just like that.
いいよいいよ。
KO.
ナイスナイス。かっこいい。
Player one puts a bow on.
圧倒してましたね。すごい。
They choose to run it back. Let's get right to it.
再戦。いいですね。
It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
ここからどう攻めるんですかね。
Backs them into the corner.
どうなる。
Don't worry, it happens.
惜しい。
The damage is really piling up now. Get
決着ですね。
reflect on the round and see what you can use next.
どちらにも頑張ってほしいです。
Everything up until now and everything from here on out is so vital.
一瞬の油断が命取りですよね。いいですね。
Jumps out of there. Player one creates a good corner opportunity.
何か狙ってるんですかね、これは。
Player one can build off this lead.
このまま押し切るんでしょうか。慎重ですね。
Kane springs forward with the drive rush. Player one will need drive rush to keep it going. Got the catch, no worries about that.
いや、惜しいな。
Uses the dig for a super arm.
あー、ここでかっこいいやつ。
Oh, let's start a super arm.
かっこいいやつ。
Killer Bees didn't catch them standing. Things are heating up. That was decent.
めっちゃ惜しい。4枚です。
The next punch may decide this round.
すごい激闘ですね。
Closes it out.
名勝負。
The pieces are there. Keep your head up and focus.
めっちゃいい試合でした。またこんな戦いが見たいです。
Big throw.
Cease and desist.
Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may sit on.
結構リードしてる感じですね。
Got some big juicy damage on that counter. Well, that happens to everyone.
惜しい。
Strings it all together.
ヒヤヒヤします。
Hey ho.
ナイスナイス。かっこいい。
Don't worry, we're just getting started here.
今負けちゃった方にも取り返してほしいですね。
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter.
いやーどうなるんだろう。
How they utilize the corner. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
こっからこっから。
Smart play with the throw.
ナイスナイス。慎重ですね。
Grabs and throws them away. Going straight. They knew the counter attack was coming.
ちゃんとガードしてる。すごい。
They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure. Going for the super art.
ちょっと何ですか今の。
This is a complete all critical. What's gonna happen?
ちょっと何ですか今の。
A clean KO. Nice meter awareness.
決まったー。
That's a huge win there. Settle down and keep grinding.
なんかここまですごく一心一意になってるんです。これどうやら本当に予想できないです。今完璧に。
They're in the corner. This thing changed the match.
いやー一気に来るんじゃないですかこれは。
They're sitting on a full super art gauge now. Break them. Strike.
なんかすごい。 うわー決まっちゃいましたね。
It's not over yet. Just believe it's time for that comeback.
まだまだ戦い足りないようです。
Combo with the target combo. Goes for a drive. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape.
どうなるどうなる。
Boxing with the target.
どうだどうだ。
More like that.
天才か。
Yes.
綺麗に決まりましたね。
Nice. That's the way to do it.
めちゃくちゃすごい攻めでしたね。
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it?
一瞬に弾が命取りですよね。
Carries the.
いいですね。
Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Dashes. Trying to take this momentum and really run with it. They're laying into each other. Pumps the brakes on the impact.
いいよいいよ。ナイスガード。
Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Checks with a medium. Is it time for the mid? What a finish!
おお。しっかり倒しきりましたね。
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet.
さっき負けた方も次はいける。
Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Lots of aggression from both sides. Nice. Real smart choice there. Denies the attack and throws him down.
うまい。どうなる。
Porter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
何か狙ってるんですかねこれは。
Gets the gauge on the drive. Brings out the super. How is this gonna work out for them?
出た SA 技。
They're still at KO.
決着ですね。
Don't worry about it. Get your hits in and you'll be fine.
次のラウンドが勝負ですね。勝負なんです。
Solid combo. Drive rush to keep it going. Shows the medium kick. How they utilize the corner. Put some shade. There's a definite gauge disparity here, but it may not matter. Portable. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until they're driving. Burnout activates. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Okay, creating some space here. Springs forward with the drive rush. Just goes for it at this range.
すごい風でいいですね。
Hands the meter, hoping for a good return.
すごい派手でいいですね。これ結構有利ですよね。
Drive usage is
ナイスナイス。 決まった。
everyone loses. Just roll with it and adapt to your opponent.
いやー、熱い戦いでした。次の試合も
Connect with medium kick. Nailed it.
すごい。
That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. How will they utilize the corner? There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. If they can't escape this rock solid corner pressure, this round is over. Perfect execution and gameplay nets our fighter a perfect round.
綺麗に決まりましたね。
The assault's working. Keep that confidence.
これ強すぎじゃないですか。
Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
どちらが先に仕掛けるんですかね。
Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Smart throws. That'll do more damage than usual. Experiencing burnout. Oh no, they're stunned.
なんかこっちが緊張する。
Player 1 springs forward with the drive rush. Following up. Our fighters are at a standstill. What the?
いいですね。
That combo did decent damage off of me. Is it time for the mix? They just won't stop switching sides. Experiencing burnout.
緊張する。
Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super.
Locked on. 綺麗に決まりましたね。
Player 1 is unrivaled.
強すぎ。すごい勢いでした。
This is crucial. The opening round is about to begin.
始まりましたね。
The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? Dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. That's some big juicy damage on that counter. Feeling out the spacing.
どうなるんでしょうか。
Maybe they should back off a bit. They're at the center of the stage. What happens here will have consequences later on. Even a throw here will do it. Capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect KO.
決着ですね。
Reflect on the round and see what you can use next.
どちらにも頑張ってほしいです。
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
どうなるんだろう。
Throws them to negate the block.
ナイスナイス。
Ooh, yeah, just like that. Nice. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Revo? Not bad, not bad.
いや惜しいな今
This is gonna hurt.
の。いやいや。おお。しっかり倒しきりましたね。
Send them home. You got this one.
強すぎません？すごい気迫みたいなの感じます。ナイスナイス。
Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on?
心理戦にも注目していきたいです。
Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Gets the counter hit. Player 2 with the lead. Will they go for offense or defense?
これ。
Get right up with the super.
We have to hear how this ends.
It's the interdiction. They've been waiting for this. This could save everything.
危ない危ない。でもまだいける。
No way. No signs of letting up from out of the corner.
完璧。
Ooh, does a flatline.
決めてきた。ナイス。
JP.
Don't worry about the loss, because your next win's gonna show them that you're for real.
いやー、どっちも頑張っててナイスファイトって感じでした。
That drive impact doesn't get through. Who will gain control of the match in the early going?
どちらが先に仕掛けるんですかね。
Sick. Pressuring them in the corner.
どうなるどうなるどうだ。
Goes for the throw.
お、どうするどうする。
Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage.
結構リードしてる感じですね。
Was looking for that jump attack. Okay, the one KO. Nice. That's the way to do it.
めちゃくちゃすごい攻めでしたね。
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital.
どうなるんだろう。
Is it time for the mix? Goes with the safe stuff with that target.
二人ともやる気満々だ。
Trying to take this momentum and really run with it. Dropping it out, looking to impress. This super.
すごすぎ。正解。
The super hits, and this looks like it's gonna kill.
ナイスナイス。かっこいい。
Player one showing time in the last pays off.
どうしてましたね。すごい。
Stops the attack by using a drive there. Denies the attack and nailed it. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Next up, throws him down. Player one is just about out of drive after that.
いやー、どうだどうだ。
Anticipated that counter and blocked.
ちゃんとガードしてる。すごい。
How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Knockdown. Experiencing burnout. This is a huge chance to make a peak.
ニヤニヤします。
KO.
決着ですね。
Don't worry about it. Get your hits in and you'll be fine.
勝負はまだこれからって感じですね。
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
一瞬の油断が命取りですよね。
How will they utilize the point? If they can't amnesia. Risky up close scrap still going.
どうするどうする。
Tank. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best.
いいよいいよ。
Is it time for the mix? They're in the corner and the counters with the meter. In there.
綺麗に決まりましたね。
That's a huge win there. Settle down and keep grinding.
なんかこの勢いがすごいですね。いやー、このまま勝ってしまうんでしょうか。どうなんでしょう。
We're just getting started here. We'll take control. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale. Player one has the super gauge advantage. Escapes the corner. There's a burnout. A jump in. Throws him.
頑張れ。
Hard.
いいですね。
No hesitation or retreat. Hit them with a 10-ass cubby. Is it over? Will they survive?
Assessing damage down.
Are you kidding me?
決まっちゃいましたね。
Player one was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
最後まで全く気が抜けない試合でしたね。
Yeah, I love the back and forth they had going on. Denied the jump in. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
こっからこっから。
Player two pushes the opponent into the corner.
どうなるどうなる。どうだ。
Neither of them willing to back off. Player one is just about out of drive after that.
You're in my way.
Can't tech the throw?
どうなる。
The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective gameplay.
このまま押し切るんでしょうか。
Revolt? There's the KO. Don't worry, we're just getting started here.
なんかこう魂のぶつかり合い的なものを感じます。
Single combo with the target combo. That's how it's done. Amnesia. How they utilize the corner. Nice tech. There's a definite gauge disparity here, but it may not matter. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Springs forward with the drive level. Player one can't use any experiencing burnout.
いいですね。
Gotta be out of there. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Is it time for the looking to impress?
あ、これかっこいいやつ。下の SA ゲージってやつですよね。逆転いけるか。
It's not a kick. There's the wall. KO.
しっか かり倒しきりましたね。
That's a huge win there. Settle down and keep climbing.
いやー強い強すぎるよ。まだわからない。
It's the intersection. They've been waiting for this. This could change everything. Where's it going? Combo into Player one can't let this do it. They gotta start cooking.
一気に来るんじゃないですか。
They were sitting on their meter for this super art.
一番強いのか。
Goes big time to end it. Never ever gets a chance to show off the fancy stuff. Player one got a huge. Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
お互いに頑張ってほしいですね。
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
かっこいいとこ見たいです。
Deftly shuts out the jump. Backs them into the corner.
どうなる？
Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. Sick. So cool.
どうするどうする？
I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far.
天才か？
Takes a trip. Grabs them.
天才か？
Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
何か狙ってるんですか？
Ooh, the opponent thought they had the high hand that hurt, but they're about to get crushed.
決まった
Yes! Keep it up.
ー。いやー強い強すぎるよ。まだわからない。
Dashes up. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
こっからこっから。
Time to take this momentum and really run with it. They're backed up into the corner.
どうなるんですかね。ここから。
Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. There's a definite gauge disparity here, but it may not matter. Get out of there with the back down. And gotta be careful not to whip at this range.
慎重ですね。
Rushes that off and keeps going. And they create an opportunity for themselves. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it.
Locked on.
しっかり倒しきりましたね。
Player one puts their strength on show there.
強すぎ。すごい勢いでした。
Backs them into the corner. Goes for the command grab. Brushes off the impact. Decides to meet them in the air.
綺麗に決まりましたね。
Let's try to shake up the game plan a bit.
今負けちゃった方に戻り返してほしいですね。
Uses the parry. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. The match just started. It's anyone's game.
個人的にはガンガンやり合ってるところが見たいですね。
Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Perfect parry. How will they follow up?
二人ともやる気満々だ。
Nice double lariat. One mistake here is all that's needed to finish the round. Connect with medium kick. Quick breather. They're going for the super hard.
すごい派手でいいですね。
Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. They are absolutely wailing on each other in an experiencing burnout.
なんか強 張する
Show them what a PhD and fighters can do for you.
決まった
Oh yeah, this is all yours.
なんかここまですごくきつい見えが来てるんで次どうなるか本当に予想できないです
Both fighters are standing firm with plenty of health remaining. No worries about that.
まあそういう時も
Oh, you know this one air. Love what we're seeing here. Nowhere to run.
いやー一気に来るんじゃないですかこれは
A jump? Ooh, what a smart throw.
すごすぎ天才
Getting up close and hurt goes to the air. Like bomb, super are incoming.
This is your
Super
last
out of
ride.
nowhere. The big range of this competitor is unreal. What a finish.
よっ名勝負
Not a lot to be proud about. If anything, we should be grateful.
いやーどっちも頑張ってナイスファイトって感じでした
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that whistle.
まだまだ戦いたいないよ
Dash is
ナイスナイス
player one chasing him down.
何か狙ってるんですかねこれはいやーどうだどうだ
You got it.
大丈夫
Ooh, that was a sweet read. Will they be able to muster up one final push? Reads them. Target locked and scoop. Burnout activates. Player keeps it up. Oh.
綺麗に決まりましたね
Okay, more of that next round.
いや強すぎませんすごい気迫みたいなの感じます
Are we going to see some fireworks?
いけいけ
That last round was all about close quarters combat. They really took it to each other.
そっかそっか
Double lariat and now? Not what we call it. They got him so quick.
おおしっかり倒しきりましたね
Ooh, yeah, just like that. Dashes forward. Turns him from above.
完璧
Medium kick. What are they doing? Solid anti-air. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Things are very tense as this game continues. Reach out and hug him. Will this drive gauge gap decide the round? Clutch, clutch anti-air.
すごすぎ天才
Looking for the check.
こっからどう行くんでしょう
Do they have what it takes to feel the force on critical? No hesitation or display. Hit them with that head and the dummy. Perfect calculation. No doubt about it.
Kenny wins.
Clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
いい勝負片方も惜しかっ
Can't argue with you. What a fight. Is it time for the mix? Great work. Just like that.
たいや惜しいな
Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out?
どうなる
Reads them.
ナイスナイスかっこいい
Let's try to shake up the game plan a bit.
次のラウンドが勝負ですねまあ全部勝負なんですけど
Nice. Porter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
何か狙ってるんですかねこれは
Jumps in. Connects with medium kick. Uses the gauge for a super arm.
今の完璧2人ともやる気満々だ
Burnout activate. Send him home. We got this one.
熱い勝負が繰り広げられておりますどっちが勝っても少ないと思います
Back to the corner. What setup do they have?
いやー一気に来るんじゃないですか
Bringing it right up with a super.
ナイスナイス
Blocks. Headbutt. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out?
ここからどう攻めるんですかね。
Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. Knew they'd go for it. That's a good read. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. This is a huge chance to make a feel.
ヒヤヒヤします。
Takes the round without getting touched.
おお、
Don't worry, we're just getting started.
勝負はまだこれからって感じですね。
Sticks the jump in. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter.
一瞬の油断が命取りですよね。どういうこと？これ。
Perfect parry to stop them. Time to go on the offensive. Player 2 has a slight life lead.
切ったらかっこいいですよね。いいよいいよ。
Looking to plan him with a mild in there.
ナイスナイス。かっこいい。
Every loss is a chance to learn.
面白かったです。二人ともマジお疲れ。
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here?
先に負けた方も次はいける。
Good parry there and nice. Real smart choice there.
うまい。
Gets back into the corner with pressure building.
何か狙ってるんですかね、これは。
Player 1 is just about out of drive after that.
どうするどうする。
Yeah.
ナイス。
Can't tech the throw. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner.
慎重ですね。
Playing nice. Genius read. Fights out of the corner. That gets.
お
Don't worry about it. Get your hits in and you'll be fine.
お、なんかこう魂のぶつかり合い的なものを感じました。
Brushes off the impact. Player 2 had an impressive round when managing their drive game. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round.
なるほど。
So they break forward. That's what we want.
二人ともやる気満々だ。
Super hearts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Goes with the safe stuff with that target. Is it time for the mix? Going in? At least one of them is having a good time in that corner.
このまま勝ち切ったらかっこいいですよね。
Target locked and scoop.
なんかこっちが緊張する。
Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. You got this. There's the burnout. It's out the cage right now. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it.
決めてきた。
Huge win there. Settle down and keep grinding.
なんかすごく一進一退できてるんで、次どうなるか本当に予想できないです。
Jump. The match just started. It's anyone's game.
心理戦にも勝ち。
Right up with the scoop.
もうすごいことになってるよ。
Spins it all up. Shy one bit about it.
残留婦はザ・ムキムキマッチョって感じでいいですね。
What are they gonna do? Neither side is showing any signs of backing down. How did they read that throw?
すごすぎ、天才。
Throw is denied. What a read. Gotta do better than that.
ちゃんとガードしてる。すごい。
Perfect execution with the anti-air.
いや、完璧。全然違ってませんね。
Just it's over.
決まっちゃいましたね。
Don't worry about the loss, because your next win's gonna show them that you're for real.
めっちゃいい試合でした。またこんな戦いが見たいです。
That's what we want. Player 1 chases them down.
何か狙ってるんですかね、それは。
Solid idea. Maybe next time.
大丈夫大丈夫。
Very solid corner switch. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Reads. Will they be able to manage what little drive games they have? Jump?
Cannon strike.
Our burnout! Experiencing burnout!
なんかしっかり倒しきりましたね。
Loosen up and play for fun. The results will come.
なんかこう魂のぶつかり合い的なものを感じました。
They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it?
どうなるんだろう。
Double lariat now? Jump it, nice. Dashes forward. Twix the knuckle. Player one will need to use their meter gear right. The drive impact doesn't work.
いいよいいよ。ナイスだ。
Target lock and scoop. KO.
ナイスナイス。かっこいい。
Just needing a bit more composure. You'll get it next time.
面白かったです。二人ともマジお疲れ。
Backed off the attack by using a drive parry. Nice. Real smart choice there. Pressuring them in the corner.
どうなる？どうだ？
The pressure continues as they can't escape the corner. They need to find a way out.
結構リードしてる感じですね。
Sticks the combo. The attack, that parry may be just the catalyst they need. A comeback's gonna be tough now. Can they do it?
ヒヤヒヤします。
In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out?
綺麗に決まりましたね。
Yes! Keep it up!
いや強すぎません？すごい気迫みたいなの感じます。
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
一瞬の油断が命取りですよね。
Is it time for the mix? Jumps up. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks.
いいよいいよ。
Ooh, yeah, just like that. It's a good spot to use the super.
すごい派手でいいですね。
This right here is what fighting's all about. Here it comes. The Delta Red Assault. Time to take this momentum and block critical. What's gonna happen?
やばい。
Big, a perfect KO. They were in full control there.
決まった。
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet.
もう一回戦うんですね。頑張れ。
So,
すごい。
throws him down. Drive parry was successful.
どうだ？
How they utilize the corner. Gets the throw to side switch.
どうなる？
The throw misses. The damage is really piling up now. See how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan. Life lead is opening up. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Add a little super juice into this combo for more damage.
これが SA 技ってやつですね。
Manages to block the jumping attack. Is it time for them? Got him up against the wall, and the stun is there. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing.
しっかり倒しきりましたね。
Nice double lariat. Dashes forward. Still slugging it out at this range. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
どちらが先に仕掛けるんですかね。
Looking to plant him with the power gun. Super arc on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Jumps in, experiencing burnout. Target lock and scoop.
慎重ですね。
Reads the jump perfectly.
いいですね。
A real test of nerves here. In there.
決まったー。
A loss is a loss. Don't let that get you down.
魂のぶつかり合い的なものを感じました。
Headbutt. Ends the meter. Hoping for a good return.
これかっこいいやつ。
Looking to follow up after that hard combo. It's huge chance after that wall.
白熱してます。
Still can't find a way out of this corner. Something's gotta give.
このまま勝ち切ったらかっこいいですよね。
Target combo into.
全然気が抜けませんね。
Boom!
すごい。
Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super.
Locked on. おお、しっかり倒し切りましたね。
Player one has to be pleased with that.
Yeah, come on. Everybody come alive real quick. Battle of the strong, survival of the fit. Take it back.
挑戦者現る
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
なんかワクワクします
They knew that throw was coming. No good up high. Start of the round. How will they start their approach?
ここからどう攻めるんですかね
Oh! Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity.
狙ってるんですかねこれは
Uncomfortable. Gonna pay for telegraphing that jump in.
いやーどうだどうだ
Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun is there.
頑張れ
Taking stock.
ナイスナイスかっこいい
It's all good. You can still take this back. Dash it forward. A good call there.
まあそういう時もあるよね
Answers the drive impact with the drive carry.
二人ともやる気満々
Big opportunity now in this corner.
この感じは名勝負の予感がします
Good call there.
いいですね
Using the disc for a super art.
すごい派手でいいですね
Experiencing burnout.
なんかこっちが緊張する
Their spacing is so on point, like knew the throw was coming. These fighters are swinging for clutch out the air. Out the gate right there. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it.
Limited Psycho Word
Okay, on to the next one.
めっちゃいい試合でしたまたこんな戦いが見たいです
The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in.
気合入ってますね
That's some big juicing damage on that counter hit. Time to get pushed into the corner, or it's going to be very difficult to escape.
どうなるいやーどうだどうだ
That's how it's done.
ナイス
So they break forward to punch it hold for grab. KO.
決着ですね
I bet after that round, they're nodding their head thinking, all right, yeah, you got me. But we're going to run that back.
どちらもガンガンやり合ってほしいです
Box him with a Tommy gun. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
何か狙ってるんですかねそれは
Checks with a medium kick. Drive rush to keep it going. Gets out of there with the back dash.
ナイスナイス
Nice.
シンクロですね
Is it time for the mix? Shadow Rise inbound. Medium kick hit. Smacks him with the back kick. Looking for more damage now. Good read with that throw escape. You've got to be my. That's what we want. Pokes with a medium kick. Max SA gauges. Unbelievable experiencing burnout.
なんかこっちが緊張する
Devil's reverse. All the throws connect.
すごすぎ天才
Player 1 is in a very good spot now.
いやー一気に来るんじゃないですかこれは
Why are they going in? Drive rush to keep it going. Burnout dissipates. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Jump. A jump. 20 seconds left.
いいですね
Flatliner.
おおしっかり倒し切りましたね
Oh yeah, this is all yours.
いやー熱い勝負が繰り広げられておりますどっちが勝ってもおかしくないと思います
Uses the target combo as a filler. Is it time for throw zone? Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation. Forward throw. Laying the pressure on things. There's a burnout.
でもまだいく
Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales.
Locked on
Player 1 is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. This is where we're getting it all on the drive run. Connects with the throw.
今の完璧
Impact squat.
ちゃんとガードしてるすごい
Ooh, what a smart blow.
すごすぎ天才
Any mistake here is gonna be big. It's over.
うわー決まっちゃいましたね
Player 1 must be beaming after that.
もうこんなの誰も勝てないよ最高です
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
まだまだ戦い足りないようです
This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
どちらが先に仕掛けるんですかね
Pressuring them in the corner.
どうなる
It's okay. You're doing well.
大丈夫大丈
This is it.
Goes for the throw.
夫どうだ
A big drive gauge disparity has opened up, and it wouldn't surprise me if they try to open that gap further. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important.
どうする
Reads their mind and takes the throw. Player 1 creates a good heads-up play going for that combo to do enough damage to finish the round.
ナイスナイスかっこいい
That round had some interesting twists to it. What do you think?
どちらもガンガンやり合ってほしいです
Yeah, that's right. You got a point there. Let's see if the fighters pick up on that too. Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on?
個人的にはガンガンやり合ってるところが見たいですねいいよいいよちゃんとガードしてるすごい
Big throws. Grabs and throws them away.
ナイスナイス
Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Looking to the grab.
何これすごい派手でいいですね
All the throw connects.
今の完璧
This is gonna hurt. Why are they going in? Head down.
決めてったナイ
혀니
ス
wins.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet.
さっき負けた方も次はいける
Grabs them. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. Blocks the jump in. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Sick. So good parry there and nice tech. Oh, that happens to everyone.
大丈夫大丈
Decides to spend a minute to open up some more chances. Beats it up with a combo into super.
夫
Knee press nightmare hits him.
ヒヤヒヤします
Player 2 will look to apply pressure here.
どうなるんですかねここから
Maybe they should back off a bit. Shows the medium kick. That's what we want. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Pokes with the medium. In there.
決まった
Don't worry. We're just getting started here.
勝負はまだこれからって感じですね
They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter.
いやーどうなるんだろう
Sweet.
天才か
Will gain control of the match in the early going.
こっから
Nice.
どうなる
How will they utilize the corner?
いいよいいよ
If they can't escape this rock solid corner pressure, this it's a good spot. Use the super.
あこれかっこいいやつ
Jumps up. Big opportunity coming. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Burnout activate. KO.
綺麗に決まりましたね
Send them home. You got this one.
なんか今度勢いがすごいですねこのまま勝ってしまうんでしょうかどうなんでしょう
Sees the overhead coming.
ちゃんとガードしてるすごい
With super arts into play. It's really anything. The throw is denied. Impact squash.
いいよいいよはいいったれいったれ
Remarkable.
For a good drive rush. Overhead attack. All in with a rush. Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Still a chance. They got knocked them out about that.
いや惜しいな今の
The jump in catches them.
どうだ
Backs them into the corner.
どうなる
Saw that.
天才かどうなる
They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there.
ヒヤヒヤします
Sees the combo through and takes the round.
ナイスナイスかっこいい
Player one took that convincingly. But what's next?
勝負はまだこれからって感じですね
You got that one. Oh, next round started. Sweet. Smashes. Breaks the block with a throw.
いいですね慎重ですね
Medium kick. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Jumps in. Parry.
何ですか今の
Their timing was on point there. That perfect parry may lead to something. Smart play with the throw. Side switch in the corner. Super art on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Experiencing burnout.
頑張れ
Backs them with the back. Looking for more damage now. Player one has depleted their drive gears, but they are still within range to win this round.
いや
Flatlines them.
名勝負
Don't think about what you couldn't do. Think about what you got done.
なんかここまですごく一進一退できてるんでどうなるか本当に予想できないです
Dashes up.
いいですね
Not looking good. The corners of back. Oh,
すごい天才
Ooh, you never know what can happen. Player one can't let it go. Putting the cherry on top.
すごいことになってるよ
Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that switch. What a finish!
よ名勝
Player one got a huge confidence boost there.
負強すぎすごい勢いでした
Backs away. Not about that BFF lightweight. Good stuff, but they gotta keep it up.
惜しい
Goes for the throw. Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this match will turn out.
だいぶ有利な状況ですね
Throws them to negate the block. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Goes for a drive rush. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible. Throws them. What's next?
いやーどうだどうだ
Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Does a good job of pushing back. They are on a roll. Ooh, yeah, just like that.
二人とも食べてるもんだ
One and a super activation. KO.
綺麗に決まりましたね
Let's try to shake up the game plan.
今負けちゃった方にも取り返してほしいですね
Who's going to start things off?
さあどっちが勝つでしょうか
Active combo hits and we got combo coming. Shows the medium kick. Grabs them. How will they utilize the corner? They're in the corner and the beatdown continues. Hit lands and they're gonna get a bonus. This is a turning point. Tap the dome.
慎重ですね
Flawless run. They got him so quick.
綺麗に決まりましたね
Don't let it phase you. You'll get there.
いやー熱い戦いでした次の試合ファイト
Shows the overhead. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
ここからどう攻めるんですかね
Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Neither fighter can force the other to give up even an inch. Good call just now.
うまいどうだ
Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Blocks the jump in. Throws him down.
すごいどうするどうする
Throws him. What's next? I'd like to see them use this drive disparity to shift the tide of the fight to their side. They are on a roll. Player one chases them down.
何か狙ってるんですかねこれは
Will they be able to muster up one final push? The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is so. Yes.
決着ですね
Okay, more attack next round.
いやー強い強すぎるよまだわからない
This piles up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it?
一瞬の油断が命取りですよね
Shows a medium kick. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. How turn out? Expect the tempo of the Max to tank. Max has 3 gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Smart play with the throw.
いいですね
Smart play with the throw.
二人ともやる気満々だね
Is it time? Got him up against the wall and the stun is there. Good spot. Use the super.
ナイスナイス
Are they dead off this super? It's too close to call. The super art doesn't kill. We gotta focus to finish this off. Time to take this one. What a finish!
決めてったナイス
Cammy
Player
wins!
1 has to be pleased with that